I used to love Garth Ennis, but I don't love him anymore. Yeah. So so I just finished watching Gen V, the new Garth Ennis inspired work, which I think Garth Ennis is working on. So it's like a One Piece situation where they realized, oh, let's get the creator involved and then let the creator come up with the ideas and let the creator tell the story they want to tell, kind of. So it's Garth Ennis' work, and it's like it's old Garth Ennis back in the day. So I love Garth Ennis. He does war comics really well, and I read a lot of his war comics. And so I got into him through his war comics back in the day. See, because here's the thing. Back when I was younger, I used to speculate on all this stuff all the time. I would read all these books, and I'd be talking about this and that, and into this and that. And I got deep into my hobbies and stuff like that. And as I got older, I I don't really have the time or the energy to put to that stuff that I did once when I was younger. But I always loved Garth Ennis, and my favorite Garth Ennis is Preacher. I mean, I read Preacher and I had to buy it all in one suit. I was moving from DC to Austin at the time, and I just went to the comic book shop, bought all the graphic novels, read it, all 15 of them, and absolutely loved it. And I also loved his run on Punisher. His run on Punisher was perfect. And his Hitman stuff, I've read a lot of his Hitman stuff, but I haven't read it all, and I've bought it several times. But it's also very good. All these things are delicious. I loved Garth Ennis. But I stopped loving Garth Ennis when he wrote Boys. Boys, I tried reading it a dozen times. There's some issues I like, but for the most part, I don't like Boys. And honestly, I stopped liking Garth Ennis, and I haven't read a Garth Ennis work since then. So it blew my mind when Boys came out, because Boys was like it captured Garth Ennis. Like, yeah, you could tell Garth Ennis was working on this project, and it really deconstructed superheroes really well. What I'd love to see next from Garth Ennis is actually a war movie based upon, because I grew up with the same British war comics that he grew up with. When I grew up in Europe, I got the same war comics that he got and read the same war comics he read. I read a lot of Sergeant Rock and stuff like that. So yeah, ah, Gen V was really good. So it was slow to start, but then it got really good. I do watch and I do speculate, and so I guess this will be what I'll just talk about what I'm reading or what I'm watching or stuff, and then talk about that. I stopped watching Loki season 2, and I have so much to catch up with. Anyways, that's why I stopped loving Garth Ennis, was because of Boys. But I fell back in love with him now for his TV stuff, because his TV stuff, Preacher, was really good too. So it played up the irreverence and the funniness and stuff like that, and it was really Garth Ennis, and it caught a lot of Garth Ennis humor. Anyways, to deconstruct Garth Ennis, I'd have to spend a whole video. Leave comments below if you want me to deconstruct Garth Ennis and deconstruct his books, because I have to read all his books and I have access to all his books and stuff. But anyways, yep, I'm not a big fan of Garth Ennis anymore, but I love his TV show.